today on 2+U Nevada.
So, I mean, this does satisfy that age-old war of who gets to control the climate.
Why are we talking about heat pumps in the summer? Because in this weather, they act as an air conditioner. Still ahead.
A lot of people come out and just want to see kids do something different, which we are so grateful for, but a lot of people like to bake around hot dogs.
They're just 15 years old, but these twin brothers have turned a simple hot dog stand into a social media sensation. How Glizzy Street is serving up affordable food, big dreams, and a lesson in entrepreneurship that's drawing crowds from across the country. And the sweet story of a local girl pursuing her dreams, getting to meet legendary musician Wynton Marsalis. You're watching 2+U Nevada. It's home.
Put everything back in your house the way you like it.
With community and family. And this really is a family affair. It's local food.
I got garlic in mine, capers.
It's health and wellness. Plus,
we don't have these, and we could be using them.
With plenty of entertainment. 2+U Nevada, brought to you by 911 Restoration. Thank you for joining us for this edition of 2+U Nevada. I'm Sarah Johns, your host. I think we all have that one story each day that just makes us smile. And today, this is mine. A local fifth grader who had just started learning the trumpet got the chance to meet a world-renowned musician. You can imagine the excitement, but what really gets me is what that moment might mean years from now. Sometimes it only takes one encouraging conversation, one autograph, or one keep going from someone you admire to completely change the way you see yourself. It's a reminder that heroes really do matter, and you'll get to meet one inspiring young musician a little later. We have a fantastic show for you today. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for joining us today for 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and joining us this afternoon, Dave Henry from Silver State Heating and Air. Dave, thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Thanks, Sarah.
So we're here talking about new technology in HVAC systems, and you guys are elite diamond dealers of a Mitsubishi heat pump. Now, I didn't know this, but heat pumps, a lot of people think can't be done in our region, but that's just not true.
That's correct. Mitsubishi has recently cracked the code on the technology to bring that technology to our climate in the northern Nevada area.
I wasn't aware of how important climate is to an HVAC system. No matter if you're talking summer or if you're talking winter, our weather outside really determines the efficiency of these systems. What has the Mitsubishi heat pump done differently for our type of weather?
Well, a great place to start, I think, it would be, what is a heat pump? Yeah. You see, 9 out of 10 houses nowadays, they have air conditioning built in, some form of it. Usually, you know, you've got the air conditioner, the piece outside, it's got the fan on top, it's running, doing its own thing, making a bunch of noise. But that unit right there is only capable of providing cooling. So I guess the biggest difference is the heat pump is just like that. Some of them even look like that. Some of them have the fan on the side. You may have seen them like that. But they're capable of not only providing cooling, but providing both heating and cooling.
That's crazy. Are they very expensive, or does it end up paying for itself with the efficiency of your energy bill?
The cost savings can be very extreme if they're installed right and if you spec the correct equipment for the region.
And you were telling me that you guys are elite diamond dealers. In fact, there are heat pumps oftentimes in our region that aren't installed correctly for as cold as our climate can get in the winter, and then you come out and repair those. And you said Mitsubishi cracked the code. What is it about those particular heat pumps for how cold we get?
So there are a lot of subtle differences from a heat pump to a normal conventional AC unit. The biggest one is the ability to both heat and cool. So you no longer have the need for a furnace on the inside. Since that outdoor unit can heat and cool the space, you can get rid of things like the gas lines, the flues to vent all those the flue gases away. There's no combustion, so no carbon monoxide hazard. And they run 100% on electricity, but it's not like the old heaters of the past, like the ones you plug in and they start heating right away. Those ones, man, they really spin the utility meter. I found that out the hard way. That was one of the first lessons I learned moving out of my parents' house was, man, if you want to have any money left over after paying your bills, don't leave those things plugged in all the time. So while burning heat, or burning fuel rather, for heat, we've been doing that since the beginning of time. Furnaces do that, oil, propane, it's all the same. You're burning a fuel for heat. These actually don't create heat, they actually move heat from the indoors or outdoors to vice versa. Outdoors. So you're not creating heat, you're just moving it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much would one of these installations range? And I'm sure it depends on the square footage of a home.
Oh, that is one of the beautiful things about these. They're made to order, which they're really fun to design systems for homes as well. You can zone them out, they call it. So you can have one thermostat in every bedroom or something. It gives it a real personal comfort touch. Or you can install a ducted unit right where the existing furnace is, plug it right into the existing air handler, and go from there.
You got me with zone it out because we have thermostat wars in our house.
Yeah.
I like one room just where I can go and be cozy and warm. And then my husband likes it, I don't know, like 65 degrees all the time, even in the winter. So really something like that could be determined. Like I could have my nice little cozy room and then the rest of the house could make him happy.
Yeah, it is so typical, right? And I don't know, as a dad, I don't know how many times I've come home and see the air conditioner running and the windows are open. And my blood starts to boil, and I almost need to change the thermostat right away just because of that. So, I mean, this does satisfy that age-old war of who gets to control the climate. Just the other day, we've got this technology in all of our houses now, so we stand by it. I had my daughter's room was able to hold 71 degrees while the rest of the system is off. We got the windows open and the breeze. Everyone's happy. It is a new age for HVAC.
It sounds like a dream come true, if I'm honest. All right, so if somebody is interested in installing something like a Mitsubishi heat pump in their home, how do they find you? How do they reach out to you? What's your website? What's your phone number?
Well, if you want it done right and fair, call Silver State Heating and Air. You can reach us at 775-677-2944 or see us at silverstateheatingandair.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dave. You are watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I'm so excited to have Amy DeWitt Smith here from Neighbor Network of Northern Nevada, also sometimes known as N4. But Amy, you're the founder and executive director. And for folks who don't know much about Neighbor Network of Northern Nevada, please tell us what your mission is.
Sure, yeah. The Neighbor Network of Northern Nevada is all about creating a village within our community. So really kind of getting back to those roots of like knowing your neighbors, knowing how to find information and resources that will help you, and also really kind of connecting with community organizations in a kind of partnering way and really collaborative way. So building that village. And yeah, we've been around for 10 years now. We just recently celebrated our 10-year anniversary, serving 12 counties in Northern Nevada. So really grown like crazy. We've got about 90 employees and contractors now doing this work, and it's just been super exciting. We really all are about like in-home care services, transportation, connecting people just with each other.
In that vein, talk to me about your programs, because you've got some phenomenal programs out there like N4 Connect or Time Exchange. So let's go through your primary programs.
Yeah, for sure. So, kind of our biggest program is our community care program, where we provide free in-home care services. We are launching a new private pay respite care option, only because there's so many people on wait lists and are needing services, and federal funding has kind of shifted a little bit recently. So we're really looking at other options to get people care in the home, give those family caregivers a break. We have N4 Connect, which is our partnership with Lyft. So we provide a 50% discount on Lyft vouchers for people with disabilities 18 and up and elders who are 60 and up. We have our Volunteer Village program where we connect with community volunteers, and then our Time Exchange, which is the program that kind of started it all, and that's open to anyone. And in the Time Exchange, a person can earn time credits doing something for someone else and then use those time credits to get something they need. So I might walk your dog for 2 hours a week and then bank that time and have somebody else teach me how to speak Spanish or give me a ride to the store.
That is fantastic. And in our pre-interview, I love it when you said it's neighbor helping neighbor the way it should be.
Yes.
And we're both moms, you know, we're both wanting our children to have grace and give to others. I mean, is that kind of where this birth idea came from for N4?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I had studied this whole kind of village concept for years and wanted something to be more inclusive. So not just for older adults, but really anybody in the community. And Time Exchange, or time banking as it's sometimes called, actually originated in the UK as a babysitting exchange. And so it was all about kind of just, you know, families helping one another. But it can be anything from helping somebody rake leaves or cooking a meal for someone or providing some care and support or tutoring, fixing a computer. Really, the sky's the limit. And it's nice. It's like bartering, but it's based on equality, and my time is just as valuable as your time.
And I love this too, because your volunteers can be children or teens trying to help and get out in the community. So what is your age range, or what is your age limit for volunteers? And then if students are looking for some sort of volunteer activity, how do they get involved?
Sure. So, you know, as long as a parent or guardian, you know, provides some consent and signs that application, we definitely welcome students. So there really isn't an age limit. I mean, if a child is a little bit younger, it might be helpful to have parent with them providing that support. But if they want to go to our website, neighbornv.org, we have an interest form on each one of our websites or web pages there, and somebody will get in contact with them and help provide some more information on what they can do.
And also for the sandwich generation out there. So we have kids, but we're also taking care of our parents or providing our parents some support. You know, to walk through that process as well, because you really are here for people who feel overextended.
Absolutely. You know, and that's the thing. There are so many wait lists for things like in-home care services right now. And so the Time Exchange is a really great way. It's no cost to get that support you need, and you can earn those time credits by doing things you're able to do. So something that might not be, you know, super stressful or taxing for that family caregiver to provide to a community member, and then they can use their time credits to get a break or have somebody come help them with something that they just really can't handle.
Let's get into the numbers, because you provided us some amazing numbers for 2024. Service hours provided for community care, 60,000 hours.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Lyft vouchers provided through N4 Connect, and you said so that's for seniors as well as people with different abilities in town.
Correct. Yep.
So 1725
Yep.
individual Nevadans served. This I love. 1,225 individual Nevadans. Northern Nevada areas served in miles, 800. So what are your boundaries?
So it's the 12 counties in the northern part of the state. So if you kind of just make a rectangle at the top of the state, that's our service area.
Okay, and you have 144 employees?
Yes.
That is, or staff members, that is fantastic. Amy, thank you so much for being here with us today. If people want to learn more about Neighbor Network Northern Nevada, where do they go?
Definitely check out our website, neighbornv.org, or they can give us a call, 775-453-4774.
Amy, thank you.
Thank
You
you.
are watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I am joined by Mike Tennier, the owner of Esoteric Masonry. Mike, thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Hey, thanks.
We love what you are doing. Talk about how you started Esoteric Masonry. Before this, you said it was post-COVID.
Yes, absolutely. Right when COVID hit, I had started my company with another general contractor. As soon as COVID hit, he pulled funding and just said, let's go do this on your own and see what you do. And that's what I did. And here we are about 5 years later.
And I said to you, sink or swim, and now you're
Yeah,
swimming.
Totally, absolutely.
You are doing
love it.
fantastic work. Talk about a couple of your most recent jobs.
Well, we just finished the Les Schwab in April, and it took us 7 weeks to build. It was given us a 12-week time frame to build it, and we did it way faster, and we set records. So they were super happy with us. They would like us to travel and do some of their other buildings. We're not so sure if that's going to work for us, but the opportunity was amazing and definitely jump-started and kick-started our company to where it's going to be from now on.
And then the Troop Law office.
Yes, absolutely. Julie Troop's law office. It's one of the most beautiful buildings in downtown Reno, and she really stepped up to the plate, and she inspired everyone downtown to do what she did with her building.
That is so neat. And you've got to feel so proud of you and your team to have a hand in that.
Yes.
Especially downtown. And it's such an iconic building. People know her building.
Absolutely, yes. And the bridge that's going on right down the street, it won't be too long before people are walking by that building every day in droves. So.
You call yourself I love this, the stone surgeon.
Yes. Yeah, that was when I first got my email years ago. That was it. And it stuck. And here we are.
How long have you been in masonry?
25 years. I've been a Mason 25 years, in the trades 30 years. But and now Esoteric Masonry is 5 years old.
I said to Mike, you must have been 5 years old when you started. But okay, so we're talking, you are adept at historical masonry.
Yes.
And the luxury market,
yes.
Commercial masonry. And what I love is that you said it's very important to you to integrate your products with nature and where we live. That's so important. You don't want to have a building stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah,
Go
absolutely.
into that process.
Well, we've done it. In a lot of neighborhoods, they have architectural guidelines that you have to follow. And then you'll see some where it's just what happened with that house, and it just doesn't fit in, But we like to make everything fit in. The materials, the choices of materials, your location. There are stones that literally look like your area, and you can just blend everything in and make it magical.
Now, if somebody were to want to hire you,
Yes.
do they need to have a design first, or do you help them with that, step by step?
Help them design, for sure.
Really?
Yes. for
Okay,
sure.
so
And
walk
a
me through
million
that
ideas.
process.
Well, if they have no idea what they want, I will just start with some pictures or some ideas, and it depends on their space, what the location looks like. But then we just go from there. And then I have worked with other general contractors who are great designers too. And between the designers, general contractors, homeowners, and us, we always come up with something really, really nice.
That's so neat. And again, I love the fact that you're talking about integrating what you do with the surroundings and the exterior.
Yes.
Because it's really important in our neighborhoods. So I'm speaking about homeowners and that type of masonry, but you also do commercial, as we just mentioned.
So we build the buildings out of block, out of concrete and steel. Yes. The Les Schwab was 1.2 million pounds of just the products that we used, and roughly 7 miles of rebar in that building.
That's crazy.
It's
and
pretty
then how do
cool.
you beat the timeline?
Well, with Les Schwab, we were lucky. When we started Les Schwab, I had 7 employees. And then next thing you know, it was 15 Monday through Friday. And then on Saturdays, there would be 22 guys working on that project. And we just came in, killed it. We teamed up with a couple of other masonry companies that definitely helped us out. We subbed in the scaffold, that was an amazing structure of its own. And when we were done with that, we were really proud. It was insane, the production.
If you are interested or looking for your services, do people call you? You have a brick and mortar shop? You like that, brick and mortar?
Absolutely. I have a shop. It's more, there's nobody there usually. That's just where we keep stuff. But
okay.
I do have a location. But no, they just get a hold of me either online or they call. And my website has a lot of traffic and people hit me up on that almost every day.
Okay, so let's pub your website. What is your website?
It is masonrycontractorreno.com. Kind of long, but still effective. And that you go there, or you can just Google Esoteric Masonry LTD. That'll take you to my Google site. That'll take you to reviews, pictures, and then you can go to the website.
And then your phone number?
Yeah, 775-379-2999. And that's your masonry hotline.
We are so glad that you joined us this afternoon. Thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
And your work is just absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. We're very
Appreciate
proud.
your time.
Hey, thanks.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. Summer travel often means long lines, delayed flights, and plenty of time waiting at the gate. But one airport is giving travelers a different way to pass the time, swapping screen time for story time. Joy Benedict introduces us to a vending machine that's dispensing free short stories instead of snacks.
They call them the friendly skies. But if you've traveled lately, it's just a lot of noise. From security to the gate, the signs telling you where to go and what to do. But at the Ontario International Airport in Southern California, they're trying to give you something more fun, at least to read.
I think it's fun because then if you're, here for a long time, then you've got something to do.
Maria Elena Rosas stumbled on the short story dispenser at the airport. With the push of a button, out pops a printed parable.
Bolas de cerámica.
She picked the Spanish option, but this dispenser also has stories in English and a children's choice, something for every traveler. And it's free.
It's been super popular with passengers.
Steve Lambert is the spokesperson for the airport.
We want people to come here because they want to enjoy their travel experience.
And these little literary gadgets are printing all over the world. The short story dispenser is a product of French publishing house Short Edition.
They were sitting having coffee, French coffee, in front of the vending machine. And they said, well, what if we dispense stories instead of chocolates out of a vending machine?
Kristen Leroy is with Short Edition. She says since developing the chest full of chronicles a few years ago, they now have more than 600 set up worldwide, half of which are in the U.S.
We started in the U.S. with Oakland International, BART in the San Francisco Bay Area.
But Short Edition doesn't want you to just read its stories. It wants you to help write them also.
If a writer wants to submit to us, they just click on our website and submit.
And although a lot of this process is digital, what you read is printed, encouraging you to ditch the phone, the laptop, and get back to paper, if only for a minute.
I like the print, for sure.
And hopefully find a little peace in the print, thanks to a tale that travels. Joy Benedict, CBS News, Ontario, California.
Speaking of travel, once you reach your destination, getting around can be just as challenging as getting there. That's certainly true at South Lake Tahoe during the busy summer season, where traffic can quickly turn relaxing getaway into a frustrating crawl. Now, a new campaign is encouraging visitors to park the car once and explore the lake car-free. Connor McGill explains.
As the water hits the shore of South Lake Tahoe, millions of people are drawn to its beauty every year. But with nearly 15 million visitors annually, the summer rush can mean long lines of traffic.
I even took a different road because I was like, I don't want to go down the strip with all the traffic.
For Robert Adams, it's a change he's watched happen over time. The South Lake Tahoe resident loves everything the area has to offer.
Because I'm a skier, I love the lake. I like, the boating and everything that this area has to give. It's a wonderful place to live, a wonderful place to be from.
To keep more cars off the road, Keep Tahoe Blue has launched its Car-Free Tahoe campaign. Park, then get around using free public buses, Lake Leak Micro Transit, the Emerald Bay Shuttle, bikes, or e-scooters. Robert says it makes getting around much easier.
To come here and just jump on a bus, jump off a bus, it's so much easier.
Cindy Ackerman and her family didn't want to spend their day sitting in traffic, so they left the car behind and traded 4 wheels for 2, exploring Tahoe by bike instead.
Today we're riding our bikes around, trying to stay away from all the busyness.
A simple message that's making its way around Tahoe. Park once, then bike, walk, or ride transit.
We were really encouraged to ride our bikes, so we brought the bikes up and threw them all in the back of the truck and came up and parked.
The Car-Free Tahoe program is being piloted this summer in South Lake Tahoe with hopes of expanding to the North Shore.
Moving forward, we'll definitely try to continue to bike and walk as much as we can because it's such a beautiful city and such a great lake, so I think that's just what people should do more.
Most teenagers spend their summers sleeping in or scrolling on their phones. But these 15-year-old twin brothers are spending theirs building a business that's become a viral sensation. Their $5 bacon-wrapped hot dogs and their work ethic are drawing long lines and millions of views online. Jamie Yuccas introduces us.
At this gas station parking lot in Long Beach, California, the crowd isn't lining up for lotto tickets. They're here for LA-style bacon-wrapped hot dogs.
What do you think has really driven people wanting these hot dogs?
A lot of people come out and just want to see kids do something different, which we are so grateful for, but a lot of people like the bacon wrapped hot dogs.
Considering they're only selling the Glizzy Street dogs for $5, these 15-year-old twin brothers, Chaz and Chase Clemens, have been playing catch-up.
We sold out. Unfortunately, every single day we have to cut off the line.
The boys say the prep is a lot of work.
We wrap them in bacon with our hands.
All by ourselves.
Yeah. We also season our vegetables with our special blend of seasonings.
See if I can figure it out. Paprika?
I'm surprised you figured it out. That's crazy.
While I may have figured out one of their secret spices.
Have you ever had barbecue sauce on your hot dog before?
I don't think I have.
You gotta try it.
All right, let's go for this bad boy.
Their recipe for success
Oh, that's good.
really comes from family, which runs the gas station where the stand's located.
Our brother always told us that once you get an idea, run the numbers. So we calculated it and we thought $5 was a good pricing point.
This summer, me and my twin brothers decided that we're going
They
to
posted their first video to social media late one night.
Instead of doing nothing at home, we want to make some money and try to do something big.
By their next shift, a crowd had formed.
After we posted the next day, it was a line.
The line is made up of neighbors and tourists from across SoCal and the country.
Man, I just paid for everybody in this line.
Kim Stinson's first stop after driving in from the Bay Area, Glizzy Street.
Twins doing what they do. I have to come support the community.
The name Glizzy Street is a nod to Gen Z.
So tell me about the name.
Glizzy, when I ask people, older people, they don't know what glizzy means.
What's an older person?
The age of 20 and up.
20 and up?
I don't know.
Older person. Okay.
No, I'm not an old person.
I am definitely in that category. So explain to me what glizzy is.
Glizzy is basically a hot dog, which is just a hot dog.
Some older people may find the name controversial. It was once used to refer to a Glock pistol. But as the twins' brother and business mentor, Jay, explains, kids only think of it as a hot dog.
I think it did have some bad connotation to it, but why not take something bad and turn it good?
In this close family, Jay is one of 8 siblings who show up to help the boys.
They were born premature. The pregnancy led to my mom's passing, unfortunately, but they never met her, but all the other siblings we came in, my dad worked nonstop to help raise them, so they were loved from every single direction and every angle.
What do you think your mom would think about all this?
She would be absolutely the biggest fan. She would be screaming if she was here.
You know, a lot of kids your age, if they had a successful business, they'd kind of like let school maybe fall to the wayside and just focus on the business. That's not the case for you guys.
No, not at all.
We have to keep our grades up. We have to keep like a 3.5 or up.
The two want to keep their entrepreneurial spirit alive after they leave school.
Thank you. $5, right?
And keep the prices affordable.
We also want to keep doing carts, but we want to have exclusive contracts with stadiums like SoFi Stadium, Dodger Stadium.
2 teens relishing the moment while striving to become top dogs. I'm Jamie Yuccas in Long Beach, California.
We'll be right back. I have to admit, this story takes me back. I fell in love with Homer's The Iliad and the Odyssey in 7th grade, thanks to my teacher, Evie Kane Middle School, Mike Prero. I can still picture him with his perfectly groomed beard walking around the classroom, bringing those ancient stories to life. Decades later, one of history's greatest epics is getting the big screen treatment as Christopher Nolan assembles an all-star cast for the Odyssey. David Daniel has a look.
It was definitely the hardest, the most challenging, but not just for me, for every department, and that's what made it such a joy. It was like looking around at all of these people who are just so good. His crew is so good.
They understand how to project something that's larger than life, but they can make it human as well and make it relatable, and that's really, this is a story about family, this is a story about coming of age, homecoming, you know, all these things really, really personal and relatable.
It was just taken to a whole other level with this movie. You know, the scale of what we were doing, the locations we were going to, What was asked of us physically was just ramped up to a whole other level.
Ithacus King is coming back. Bringing vengeance.
Usually the Odyssey, it's more of an action road trip kind of experience.
Action-packed adventure.
Yeah. With monsters, creatures, magic and mythology. But I mean, the emotion that Chris was able to wring out of the stories, which really helped me.
A film that is emotional, that has great scale, that has amazing action. That sequence when they're opening the gates of Troy is like one of the most tense sequences, and the music in that moment.
Oh, Ludwig's music.
Yeah, it's unlike anything I've ever seen or been a part of.
That movie looks fantastic. I can't wait to see it. Stay with us. We'll be right back. One of the unexpected highlights of this summer's U.S. Men's World Cup run wasn't just what happened on the pitch. It was what fans were singing in the stands. John Denver's Take Me Home Country Roads became the team's unofficial anthem, introducing a new generation to a song that's been bringing people together for more than 50 years. Connor Knighton explores why this classic continues to resonate with fans around the world.
No. Well, in my dreams, the melody is...
Songwriter Bill Danoff, along with his then-girlfriend and bandmate Taffy Nivert, played a rough draft of Country Roads for their pal John Denver after a gig one night in Washington, D.C.
John's biggest contribution to anything at that point was just his enthusiasm. Well, let's finish it. At 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30, let's get it.
The three stayed up late collaborating on the version that hit the airwaves 55 years ago.
When it came out in 71, the Vietnam War was really rocking. We had hundreds of thousands of troops over there, so coming home was a big, big deal. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away.
It was a song about home, just not Danoff's home.
You're from Massachusetts. Could it just as easily have been Almost Heaven, Massachusetts?
Yeah, except I didn't like that word.
West Virginia sounded good. And, as it turned out, a lot of other people thought so too. The song was John Denver's first hit, and despite some questionable geographic accuracy, the Blue Ridge Mountains and Shenandoah River in the lyrics are barely within the state's borders. West Virginians embraced it in a big way.
John Denver, the Mountain State's adopted favorite son, paid a special visit to the campus.
Debbie drops, Debbie throws down the left sideline. He's got a man, and that pass is caught in the end zone.
Students at West Virginia University sing the song after victories. It's a staple at wedding receptions. But the enduring appeal outside of the state has been more surprising. From television's The Office
To the place. Sorry, I like that song. You're good.
You're good. To Germany's Oktoberfest, the song is known throughout the world. Throughout the World Cup, it was the anthem of the U.S. team.
So we can think about the song as being about any place. It names West Virginia, but it doesn't have to.
West Virginia University assistant professor Sarah Morris has written about the global impact of Country Roads.
People take the song and reappropriate it so that it's about the place that's home to them.
So they just swap in their own geographic references?
Change the geographic references, change the lyrics, change the location, but it doesn't really change the song and it doesn't change the meaning of the song.
This Toots and the Maytals version was a hit in Jamaica. In Hawaii, it's Wes Makaha. From France, to Brazil, there are countless reinterpretations. The song is hugely popular in Japan. The plot of the anime film Whisper of the Heart centers around a teenage girl who translates country roads. The feeling of longing, of homesickness, is universal.
It's the rare song that isn't just singing about something, it's causing it.
Country star Brad Paisley grew up in Glendale, West Virginia. He's been playing country roads ever since he learned to play guitar, but the song gained new meaning for him when he left for Nashville.
I think once you move away, the song takes on way more just character and depth. You hear that on the radio and you're not in West Virginia. Like, you hear that in your car and it comes on and you hear that iconic acoustic guitar part. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday.
Leaving and homecoming has always been something that West Virginians have experienced. But we've been at a loss in our population since 1950. So I think it's a perennial mood for West Virginians.
Including this one. I grew up in the capital city of Charleston. I learned to ride my bike on country roads. I left the state after high school, but I'm still nostalgic for it. It's like the song says, all my memories gather round her.
One of the things that I've been thinking about is a Welsh concept called Haraeth. This deep longing for some place that you can't quite name. It's home, but maybe more. It's maybe a place that you've never been or the home that you've only dreamed of. This deep pull toward place.
Those thousands of fans in stadiums thousands of miles away from the Mountain State weren't necessarily singing about West Virginia. They were singing about home.
The place really is immaterial. It's the place I belong. I think that's the key line. That's what people are looking for in their lives.
We'll be right back. Are you a business or nonprofit and want to be featured on 2+U Nevada? Have a Mom to Mom Monday, a Tried It Tuesday, or even a cute pic you just want to show us? The whole point of 2+U Nevada is the plus you. You can send us your content by visiting our website. Head to 2news.com and click on 2+U Nevada, or you can email us at 2+UNevada@ktvn.com. Now for a heartwarming story. If you're a regular watcher of CBS, this may sound familiar. That's legendary musician Wynton Marsalis recording the trumpet open for CBS Sunday mornings. Now, hear this. That young lady is the Truckee Meadows' very own June. Friday night, 10-year-old June brought her trumpet to Art Town's Wynton Marsalis concert, hoping for nothing more than an autograph on her case. Instead, she got something even more memorable: the chance to meet the legendary musician, receive personal encouragement, and talk with one of the greatest trumpet players in the world. Her family says June has been on cloud 9 ever since.
Thank you, Wynn Marsalis, and thank you, Art Town.
It's a beautiful reminder that a few kind words from someone you admire can become the spark that keeps a young dream alive. That's it for this edition of 2+U Nevada. Thank you for inviting us into your home this afternoon. We look forward to joining you every weekday at 3 for 2+U Nevada. We leave you with a few more sounds from June. 2 News Nevada at 4 starts now.